Hello, folks, and welcome back to another episode of Schwaaard's Journey to Legendary, or Legendary Journey, however you want to think of it. As you can tell from the thumbnail and the title, we are running One Ring to Duel Them All. And I'm not referring to the Ring of Imaginary Might, or the Ring of Lordship, or the Mentor's Ring, which actually I do like as well. But no, the one true ring, which is Nymea's Ring. And we've got Brynjolf here, is the face of the deck, not only because he's in it, but because he kind of looks like Boromir from Lord of the Rings. And I just think the synergy was too much to ignore.
I have run this deck twice, 2 or 3 times on casual. Did win all 3 times, even elicited a Rage Disconnect from one opponent, so that was satisfying. But this was recommended. I think full name is Mind of an Alpha, which is almost a complete sentence, but I'll just refer to him as Alpha at this point. It would suggest, hey, there's a Nymea's deck out there. And as I said before, I'm very reluctant to just copy somebody else's deck. And I'd watched like Mad Oblivion and some other people play the Nymea's OTK, so I was familiar with the pieces. I tried it myself, and I'll get into the history maybe later during the battles and everything. But basically, so I didn't want to pilfer from whichever deck this was, but I did want to try to play that. And for me, the two big issues that I had when I tried to run it was one, the Ring of Nymea's a one-of. It's a one-of support, right, yeah, and fantastic card. I loved it as soon as I saw it played. I like the idea of weaponizing drain. I like the swing. You're not just dealing damage, 7 damage, or healing for 7. You're costing your opponent 7. It's a wonderful card. But as you know, there are laws. You will die. You will pay taxes. Gravity will hold you on the earth, and Ring of Nymea's will get removed after 1 turn. It's just how the world works. I don't know what the game would do if it didn't remove it after 1 turn, but there it is. So you always had to. It was always done with an OTK in mind. And as you know, because I'm not huge on control decks, I don't really have the patience or desire to do the control required to have an OTK. So I'm going to just be playing it straight. I consider it more of a win condition. Hopefully I don't get it in my hand too early. But this is more of a mid-range deck with more of a high end. So if we're still alive and viable at turn 4, unless we're against like a really greedy control deck, we should be okay. I don't have as much of a low end on this one. But the two things, I've got you here just to show you, because I don't really see, maybe in this other Nymea's deck that Alpha mentioned, this is in there, but I have never seen her run before in this deck. I don't know why. Ruin Archaeologist. It's a 2/5 for 3, which is not bad. She's gonna stick on the board for a while, or bring out an Execute or something, which is fine. She has a treasure hunt for supports. So when you're only running 1 support, Nymea's, she's looking for that, and when you pair her with the treasure map, it's a 1/1. It draws a card no matter what. So a 3-cost 1/1 with card draw. I mean, people like Daggerfall Mage, and she gives you a 2/2 tome that costs 4 that also is a card draw. So this isn't too bad. Just vanilla, just if you needed to play it in general. But you pair that with her, and she will pull you that support automatically. So in essence, what we have are 3 of Ring of Nymea's. Now, granted, if you have to be able to pair those 2, and I'm only running 2 of each because I want to clog up the deck with this treasure hunt mechanic. But I have had games where that's how I've gotten my hands on the ring. But worst case, you get some card draw. Best case, if you're able to pair them, you pull the ring. So even though it does cost 6 to get the ring and then another 7 to play it, it is kind of like having three copies of Nymea's in your deck, in a manner of speaking, even though it is a little bit slower that way. It's different. When I tried to play this deck before, it was with Doggy Rot, or not Doggy Rot, I mean, he was in there, but with Pilfer. And Pilfer and Drain, it's just, they're too understated because of their potential. They're understated, and for me, it just didn't work out great trying to do Pilfer. So, and the Doggy Rot is great, but that's another creature that just is guaranteed to get blocked or removed or silenced as soon as you play him. So at least with Ruin Archaeologist, if you're able to hold on to her as long as possible until she gets the treasure map, if you can play them together on turn 6 or later, then you don't have to worry about what your opponent does. You're able to pull that support. So I want to do that to increase the frequency, and then because, like I said, this is not, I mean, depending if you have drain creatures on the board and you play Ring of Nymea's, it could be an OTK anyway. Not in the traditional sense, I mean, meaning you'd have to interact with the board a little bit more, but, it's very powerful, especially if Ebonheart Oracle's anywhere on the board and is functional. But I did not want to rely purely on that. When I played it before, it was one of those things where if it never showed up, or, if it never showed up, or it got removed, all I had was a bunch of drain creatures that, were just sitting around and not doing a whole heck of a lot. So I have Tazcad, Cliff Racers, and Ultimate Heist, particularly so I can just get them under 5, even if they're able to stabilize and gain some health. I've at least got answers in the deck that can close the game out. So anyway,
let us go ahead and just jump right in. I know that preamble took a little bit longer than usual, but just wanted to give you the ranked play. Okay, I am admittedly very nervous because, like I said, I have played this a little bit in casual. And it did okay, but I've also, even playing it against the computer, just to kind of get the mechanics down and just get familiar with the deck, even then I lost. if my hand was too clunky, if by turn 4, like for whatever reason, Ebonheart Pact in the computer version, it's very aggressive, and if you don't have answers early enough, it'll just flood the board and screw you. So we're going up against Cable Tracks. Interesting. This is the one to get us into 7. So if we're gonna win one tonight, this is the one I'm hoping for. Here we go. Like I said, a little nervous. I am running. I said I wasn't a Pilfer deck, but Descendant of Alkosh just for the. Oh, let's go ahead and greet our friend. Oh, you beat me to it. And we exchange greetings. All right, see, we've already got the treasure map. We've already got one part of Nymea's ring, but we also don't have it in the hand just yet, which is good at this point. She's. Oh, okay. So this is going to be a time thing. What do we? Oh. You're probably just as surprised as I am at this point. you're expecting when they do that to see Parthenax or some big-bodied crazy creature, but either they're...
All will be consumed by the
Hey,
void.
give them props. Now, as you know, I'm not a big fan of... Wow, look at that. That's really not too bad. But you see, well, yeah. All right. Well, now she's going to be able to contest with him. That's good. Whoa, that's RNG for you. I'm not going to complain, but you never count on getting that. I mean, honestly, Ward with Breakthrough, that is the dream for her, because it means she can pilfer through. I think they're both going to trade into her, because unless they've got a silence, she's going to snowball. Yeah.
Whatever you want, if the coin is good.
I don't see a lot of, what is that? Consume. I don't see a lot of that played. That's a good draw right there.
Ita Orion.
To great effect. Like, I've tried it, and like, you know, in order to get the daily rewards, like, you got to consume something. So I have a consume deck, but it's garbage. It literally just consumes, but I don't think there's any way to win with it, at least the way I've done it. But they've got some great synergy going there. They're doing well. Yeah. Well done, my worthy opponent. I mean, it's great anytime you can see just a deck that, you know, especially on the ladder, that isn't your typical deck. I do have that ultimate heist is really clunking up the hand. You know, it could come in handy though. It could be something that that works. Oh! I just realized they're still playing. I mean, they're still.
As long as you're here, try to be useful.
Oh man! Oh, he's no fun. I kill him, I get killed. I mean, that's not the worst though. I mean, it was going to happen anyway.
A taste of
Oh, shock of all shocks! I did not think that was going to happen. I don't know what. I guess I could play.
Preparations have been made.
But I mean, the only consolation I have right now is that my opponent's a little bit gassed in terms of cards. And this is the and see, we don't have silence, so that card is going to be in circulation the whole game. That's one downside. We do have. Yeah, well. See, that's the thing. If I was playing OTK, I would not play him. He's my win condition. He is part of the one-turn kill, and so I would not be able to play him. But and it does kind of give away what the deck is. Oh boy, he hasn't played Atron yet, has he? He has. No, I thought that was no. That was a guard guy. Never mind. There's an Atroc that kind of looks like. Well, anyway. Okay, lots of treasure maps, so I could probably see. Go ahead and. But it allows me to trade, gives me... I could gavel, make it a 2-for-1, but I almost kind of want him to give me cards at this point.
I've got skulls.
So I'm just going to hold off. I don't know. It's, you know, the past two have been me playing an aggressive deck, which is a little more, as I said, straightforward. You got to go for the face all the time because that's what you do. And there's nothing wrong with that. Oh boy, yeah. Well, I got the card that I wanted. I mean, the good news is with Drain, we have a comeback mechanic. I could just Cliff Racer. Cliff Racer plus Gavel. That's the thing, as long as he's got... You know what? I think he's going to trade into it. I can't. If he hits me again, it puts me in really in a bad situation. I can't get that. But that having that 6 in circulation, that could be a problem. I need a turn where I can play like the Clockwork Scorpion and not have to worry about.
Khajiit is going to enjoy.
That's got a ward, doesn't it? Oh, okay. All right, well, I mean, Tazcat, he is kind of a... See, this is where I admit it's a little bit... But it's okay. I actually just watched... I went back and watched some Tessel tournaments, and it's okay. People took, like, 12 hours for one turn, so it's okay if I take my time. He's going to kill it. Let's see. That makes him yeah, he'd be able to kill my clockwork with just putting the sword on a crocodile. How ridiculous is that? Giving a sword to a crocodile for the win? Come on. Alright. So, good thing with Tazcat, he does give us another body once he perishes. He'll be able to consume that and get card draw. So, this is turning out to be more of a almost a control match, which is not the dream. For either one of us, really.
All will be consumed by
I mean, like I said, if it wasn't for that great sword, I would say we're in pretty good shape. And I mean, technically we still are, in a manner of speaking. See, he's healing. He's healing. Yeah, we're gonna wait. I mean, what we got to watch out for, or the thing I've got to watch out for, is if he's got a big body coming down. He's moving in for the kill. Yep.
Here's something I've learned.
Oh, does he have? Like, if he has an Incano, which why wouldn't he? I think I just played this too conservative. Because again, he's going to be able to equip that sword on any of these creatures, and I think that's what he's counting on. And I don't. Oh, now that's helpful. Yeah.
Anasi finds it useful to use her enemy's strength against the 9.
I might have tried to play that a little bit differently. Yeah, I don't think 14 isn't enough. I think this might be the end for us, folks. That great sword, man. I tell you, if you don't have silence in your deck, that thing is a pain. The good news is if we do survive, I think we can stabilize. And I think we're just... Yeah. If we survive. Oh, see, yeah, now they're going to be able to... No, oh no, they got the ring.
More like Paul
Oh,
will have your soul.
that's interesting. Oh, he's going to do 2 damage and heal for 2. I'm pretty sure that's what he's going to do. What the what? Oh boy. I feel like this game is winnable. It's just So I can do Bat, Dawnbreaker. That's going to heal me for quite a bit. And do I have enough? Or I could do Monk Strike, but I think I'm going to hold off on that. So Monk... No. Giant Bat, that's 7. And I can put a guard down for 11. So I think that's going to be the play here. Hive Defender.
They lack faith.
Nicely done. My thanks.
If we can draw Namira, if we can get Namira's ring right now, we've got the game because we've got so much drain on board. We can just do it. We can do it. Come on, give me the gal, give me the gal, and who is he bringing back? What's he doing? What's he doing? What are you up to? Cable tracks? What shenanigans are afoot? The suspense is killing me. I mean, props to this guy for playing what he's playing. Okay, well, there's my removal, but I'm going to need that for another creature, I think. So I am going to gavel. And
They lack faith.
I'm going to wait on that. right, once again, Ring of Namira for the win. Ridiculous. We hit once with the dragon. Right now, that's 30 points.
I'll take you all down with me.
I need my gal, or I need my ring. My gal and my... You know what? That's almost the story of my life right now. Where's the girl? Where's the ring? Oh, nut bunnies. I mean, we don't have enough to win, and I can't afford to give him more cards. Which I hate doing that. I mean, that's such a control thing, is to drag it out, but I just... I can't afford to do it. And I want to play my treasure map, but I'm like, if I do that, I know that I know. So that's 18, 21, 23. You know what? I can... Alright. So, I mean, we're not going to lose to...
You like to dance close to
And here's the
the
thing,
fire,
folks. Here's the
don't
thing.
you?
I have, in the past, I have been like, you know what? I'm not going to be that guy. I'm not going to bait it out or anything. I'm just going to go ahead and hit face and get him down. And I have either lost or come... Why? What? So, see, he's still playing. He's still playing.
Get out of my way. Just to listen for today.
All right, well, here's the good news. Every time we drain, he gets bigger. I'm not missing out on it, right? If it... Oh, no! Wait a minute. Ultimate Heist. I don't think it's enough. That's going to be 6. Gets him down to 5, maybe. We'll see. I don't think it goes down enough to be playable, unfortunately.
Don't mess with me.
It does! It does! We got it! We got it! Oh my gosh. Oh, good game. Good game.
A hard-fought victory.
Wow. Okay, so, yeah. It was ugly, but we got it done. And we got it done against a very unconventional deck. If we had been playing something a little more prototypical, things may have gone very poorly. If you'll excuse me for just 1 second. Wait, yes! There we go! We are now in 7. We're only in the 7th. Oh boy. Halfway through the month, and we are only in 7th. Hey, we got a mirror match here. In attributes, but certainly not in power level. He's at a level 5, so that's... And there's the ring. So as you can see, like we played through a lot of cards and never saw either the other half of our combo piece or the ring itself. So it is a
Hail, friend.
it can be hard, especially if we were losing. If we were on our heels at that point and we needed something to turn it around, that would have been very, very frustrating.
The moons give this.
And I am tempted. Like, you may have been like, dude, the ring's in your hand. I mean, once you've got the one ring, you got to hold on to it. But yes, the ring is whispering to you and telling you, hold on to me, precious. The problem is, if you get stuck with Ring of Namira in your hand early on in the game, you can't do anything about it. It is what it is. It's the way the cards go down. I actually thought about using her earlier on as well, but she doesn't have the potential as of this one.
There's always a plan.
But if you choose to keep it in your hand, you're choosing to keep it to clunkify your hand. And if you end up short on cards and you get rushed down in the first 4 turns, you really got nobody to blame but yourself. So that's why I don't do that, because I've done that in the past and it has bit me in the butt.
What do you want?
Oh, that's a lethal. I need a ward. I need a ward, darn it. Give me a ward. Give me a ward. Okay, the exact opposite of what I needed. She will go down quickly, unfortunately. But I can. And see, and this is why I don't think the pilfer mechanic, it works. It can work, especially if you got like what is it, smash and grab, where it gives them breakthrough and everything for a turn. It's so easy to get shut down because yeah. Now I have never played against this card where they don't have a lane shift, but I have to do it anyway. They're going to lane shift. They have to. I mean, it's a premium for crying out loud. Or, you know, that.
What is needed?
There's Brynjolf. Alright, you know what? I think we need to start going on the aggressive. It could be the final you know, what do you call this? Last words. Let's give this guy more cards. Especially when we've got garbage in our hand. But like I said, we've got Tazcad, we've got 3 Cliff Racers, and Heist. This is a deck that can go face, can be aggressive. I don't know if it's going to work out for us in this particular matchup. They're not control, they're pilfer, so they need to hit my face. So the crazy thing is, like, if Brynjolf sticks, I think we get a extra dose of magicka for the turn every time we drain or hit, or yeah, every time we drain. So in theory, oh nice, unicorn. I've used that in some decks. It's kind of hard to make it really work, but they could definitely have. Oh, there we go. There's some good stuff now. Oh, I wonder, would that be enough?
I can smell you.
To play? No, we're gonna be just shy of playing Tazcad.
This one will lead
Speak,
you glory.
citizen.
I've got
All
you
right.
covered.
Let's see what we can do here. It's a good. The board looks good for now. If they're running Dawn's Wrath or something, I don't know. I don't know. I found one of the things that I found fascinating with some of the higher tier people. I won't mention any names because I don't want to call them out. But some of the higher tier streamers or players, they would get really rankled when a deck did something they didn't expect.
Stay still.
And
Let's go.
it was like you're supposed to play this a certain way. You're supposed to play these certain cards in this deck. If you're not playing them, then you're not playing it right, or your deck is crap. But then you see how effective it is. Well, this guy's got all kinds of snazzy premiums. Look at that. Well, there's nothing for me to steal, although this
I can
is
smell you.
Tazcad is going to be
I've got scouts to crash.
run and end the game. Holy crap!
The victory is yours.
Good game, buddy.
Hard-fought victory.
Okay, so hey, this reminds me of Jurassic Park. Malcolm, he's like, there are dinosaurs on this dinosaur tour. So there is a Ring of Namira in this Ring of Namira deck. I mean, you can't argue with the results. We're doing okay so far, but yeah, it's definitely not coming with the ring. But that's why I didn't want to rely on it, because I mean, I don't know, I probably played 10 practice games against a computer. Again, just trying to get a feel for what I could be up against. The computer is not an opponent. If you beat the computer, you don't go, yeah. If you lose to it, you go, huh, what do I need to change? What did I do wrong there? But as many times as I played the computer, and the two or three times that I played casual, I always got the ring. Namira, not the other ring thing. I don't... Elk Hagitex. Elk Hagitex? Elk Hagitex. I don't know. I think I'm saying that right. Well, you know, I have never drawn Descent of Alkosh with such frequency. But yeah, the oh heck, I don't even know what I was saying.
This one is desperate.
Oh, that's why I kind of got away from playing Ring of Namira decks, because they, you know, if you didn't draw it, it was kind of like it was a bummer. Whereas here, we don't necessarily have to ever draw it and still be able to be viable. All right, so rally deck, that's cool. That's cool.
You have been warned.
I feel like they're gonna have something to equip onto her to allow her to kill my Akatosh. Yep. Ain't that the way? Well, at least she dies in the attempt. I mean, it looks like we're in the position to go in aggressive again, which, like I said, I have no problem with.
So much that
Ooh, I've got a bat for you, my friend. Which I feel bad about. Like, I very rarely play that guy just because he always gets removed so very, very easily. They do have one rallied creature in there somewhere, which isn't too bad. One rally isn't horrible. Aw, man. I mean, I can't. I mean, Archer's got to shoot bats. That's kind of a thing. Oh, stink. This is not good. This could be a turning point in the game. We don't really have some... Well, I've got another bat.
I have no patience for fools.
And you could argue, and rightly so, that we don't need to be healing more right now. We need more cards. But... Well, yeah, that you could argue that.
Awaiting your command.
Probably be right.
There is this road.
I feel like this is gonna bring out a javelin, but because he's gonna want to keep that guy alive. There we go. Sometimes it doesn't feel great to be right. The only good... There we go. So do I... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... See, there is something to be said for
There's always a plan.
if your opponent looks like, I mean, they're just going to be on a tear, just drawing cards, just hit him in the face and just overload, get them burning stuff. I don't know that I want to use a javelin on that, but by golly, that is annoying. It's a little bit of an overkill, but sure. No, you know what? I think I'm going to need the javelin later on. So we're just going to chill. We're just going to chill. These are a lot slower than I thought I was going to be playing. I did, like I said, they are... It is a little more geared towards... Oh, you're going to kill... Oh... Well, that was an unfortunate creature to be rallied upon. And he is a perfect piercing javelin target. Man. We've just got a clunky hand right now. And I want to stop the weapon, so... Yeah, we're just... The only thing we've got going for us is we've broken one rune already. That's it. Everything else is kind of a bummer. And we keep keep going further away from... Oh, boy. Further away from...
You took a wrong turn, stranger.
Like, at this point, I almost need to get...
Speak, citizen.
You know what?
You won't
I'm just going to do
foil
that just
my plan.
because this guy's going to hit him. He's not going to go face for a while. I think I can safely say this game is done for. We just don't... He's going to be rallying like crazy. Yeah, this is... I don't know if it's worth playing through or not. Like, it's not like a rage quit. I don't see us coming back from this. He's just going to get a bigger board, and
We stand united.
like, I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my time. Yeah. Like, they're just going to get... I mean, he's got the rally over here. You know what? Screw it. We'll just put it all out there. We'll just go down in a blaze of glory. If I was playing by myself, I would definitely have conceded. But you know, I want this to be as an influencer. That is such an obnoxious word. As an influencer, I want to teach young children. If you're a young child out there, play. You know, run out the game, play until it's over. Even though more than likely your opponent's gonna drag it out for quite some time. There's a ring of lordship. See, there's a ring that actually shows up. How about that? Okay, now see, my opponent is well, I would say they're being respectful, but no more for you. Yeah, Thievery. I'm running one copy of because that is with the ring on the ground. It is a 6 cost or it is a 6 point swing. It's essentially a Tazcad. And that's a guard. So yeah.
You cannot.
I mean, they really don't have cause to be dragging it out like this. I clearly have nothing. you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to say another word, and I'm just going to speed through it. And so you will get to see it finished out. You will see me play it, but you don't have to actually watch this very painful process unfold. Actually, tell you what, if they don't, screw it. If they don't attack this turn, when they've got, actually, there's nothing for them to lose at this point. If they don't attack this turn, I'll just concede. Because it's just, okay. All right, good game.
Hard-fought victory. My fight is done.
Okay, so unfortunate. That's the kind of, that is, I mean, it's crazy too, because Rally, like, I have a Rally deck, and I actually, that's, unless I, well, so I did, Alpha also suggested a red deck, all red deck, which I don't play pure color decks because I want, I don't want my opponent to be able to narrow me down to just what's in one attribute. So if it's mono red, they know they know everything I don't have. They know I don't have Prophecy Bolts. They know I don't, well, I could list off all the stuff I don't have. Whereas if I play one card that is a dual attribute, I can still have the allies trigger the way I want, with the consistency I'm looking for. But that way they don't know what else I have in my hand. Everything else is red. They don't know that it's not, and they probably aren't going to notice it. But they don't know if at that point, they don't know if I'm running lightning bolts. They don't know if I've got Incano. They don't know if I've got, reverberation. They don't know the extent of what I'm running, whereas just a red attribute, I know there's so many things they don't have that I can kind of play around it. You know, Ruin Archaeologist, I could have used, well, we won the game that I could have used her in, so I can't complain about that. We would have probably lost that other game without the ring. Oh, good old Descendant showing up there.
Hail, friend.
She's putting in work. She's showing up with some consistency. Drawing power from the moon, I guess. Is that what she's doing? Yeah, I guess. That's a long way for power to travel, though. I mean, it's got to take like an hour and a half or something of her just standing out there. Oh, really? Really, you're gonna show that ugly little critter? Well, she's not gonna kamikaze you. That's unfortunate. Poor kitty. Poor kitty. But yeah, she's probably spent an hour out there waiting for the power of the moon to eventually make its way down to her, however many. I don't know. Is the moon light years away from us? I don't know. It's a way away.
Forgive me.
I forgive you. Is there an I forgive you on here?
Bleed for
I don't know. I don't think that was genuine either. Now see, here's a bit of a quandary. Do you play the Ruin Archaeologist when there is no map in hand? For the sake of board presence, I say yes.
Of a major discovery.
I mean, that's announced. The best laid plans, right? What does Mike Tyson say? Everybody has to plan until they get hit in the face. Not enough to kill my archaeologist. She's robust. Okay, that'll do it. That'll do it. But you will also die, you ugly, ugly, ugly abomination of a doggo. Are you willing to make that sacrifice?
I'll take the vanguard.
Okay, so this is a...
Rip your flesh.
I really should. Okay, well, hey, we've... See the... Okay, well, we're gonna do this to fight this guy, and we're gonna piercing javelin him because he's gonna take a hit here. He's gonna go up to a... Is it a 4? 4, 5?
Return your blow.
6, 4. Oh, whoopsie! Oh, misplay. No, wait. Oh, he can't. Yeah, that triggers at the beginning of the turn involuntarily. So, yeah. That's it. Oh, you should have attacked, my friend.
That was a mistake.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not apologizing for me, but I understand that was a mistake. I've done it myself, buddy. I've done it myself.
Forgive me.
That's a good card. It's always a comforting thing to see your opponent with only 3 cards in hand. Now, if we had taken the hit that he should have given us, we would be sitting at 16 right now and in great danger. So I mean, that's the way it's played. I mean, I lost that one game last time. I lost that one game by fat fingering. I mean, I can't say for sure that we would have won, but it would have been a pretty significant swing. So accidents happen.
I rip your flesh.
Ebonheart's going to help quite a bit.
The nine inspire.
Definitely need her. Alright, so yeah, I got to do this, unfortunately.
This one will lead you to glory.
The Flare's going to hit him, he's going to draw a card. And I don't really have any way to help that or affect that. I mean, it's a good. I have a deck like this, a self-hurt deck. Those are really, really cool. But okay, so Nasi is going to have to come down here.
Let's heat things up.
Oh, you jerk face! Wow. Oh, they've got some great synergy going on here. I don't have enough for Monk Strike and a Nasi. That's unfortunate. I mean, we are dead on board. That is a truth of the matter. And yeah, this is very sad indeed. I can't do Monk Strike and really anything else except for Dawnstar. That's not going to get me anywhere. But if I play Undying Dragon, I would need to play. I don't got enough for anything, doggone it. Well, okay, I do. I think we still lost. I think we still lost. And maybe you didn't have to. He's gonna move him. He's gonna go up to 4. He's gonna get that drain.
This one's close.
Yeah.
They lack faith.
And I'm gonna make him hit her. That's 11, 15. I mean, I don't know. He's got enough cards in hand. No, I think this game's pretty much over, unfortunately. Sorry, I haven't been interacting as much. I've been very engrossed in this matchup. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate because this deck actually is not the self-hurt deck. It can go. I've seen it go screwy many times, so it just stinks that it's really hitting its stride on this game. But what are you gonna do? We broke into it. At this point, we just call it a prototype deck and call it good. But we don't have any drain on this turn. We do have thievery. Oh, you are. Oh, kitty, you are a dead draw at this point, unfortunately. All right, well, he has to go because he's enabling all these shenanigans. It could be, well, yeah, so if I mean, this, I feel like I need the draw, but that's 14 if he fillets. I mean, they've got it either way, unless I do Undying Dragon.
Blade.
So unless they have a self-hurt. I gave him another card. Okay, sorry. It's a little intense, but I think if they have a way to ping, they've got this. If they don't, oh, there it is. Farewell and adieu. Good game.
Hard-fought victory. It has been my honor.
Yeah. Well,
I serve.
Dude, come on, man. Really, you're gonna ruin it like that? I don't need to see what other card you have. It is a frustrating thing. Just because, like I said, that deck I run something very similar, and it is hit or miss. Kind of like Ring of Demira. It really is. It can not hit its stride, but we are just fallen from grace here. But I'm gonna keep going because why not? I was hoping the win ratio would be a little bit healthier, but maybe that's why I should have. If there is a Ring of Nimira deck that is out there that is getting played, it probably is a lot smarter than this one. Has a lot more to it. But I mean, to be fair, I mean, I've got Cliff Racers, I've got Hive Defenders. If you look at the deck list, I've got answers to everything they played. It just nothing ever showed up. So, I mean, that is kind of the way this game is, and that's why I can have fun if I'm doing it in this format, but it can be just incredibly frustrating if you're playing by yourself, or just to play it in general, because it's like I've equated this game to. All right, so we've got one piece there. This game is like if you were to be an NFL football team, and you were to train, you were to practice, you were to run your plays, you got your game plan down, and then you show up and they're like, oh, your quarterback's not going to be here. Like, well, but my quarterback's kind of important to my play running. Like, I've been practicing with my quarterback. He's important. You're not. No, he's not going to show up. Like, okay, well, then at least I've got my running back. Well, he's going to show up, but in the fourth quarter. Yeah, but he's my early game. Like, I kind of need him to be there in the early game. And like, no, he's fourth quarter. He'll show up. So it's you can have the great game plan. You can have all these great thoughts and stuffs that you want to do, and the players may never show up because that part of the luck is just getting those players. And you can do things to mitigate that, things to make it a little bit more likely, but overall, right now I got to admit, Dawn Star Healer is not helping us at all. This is a control deck clearly that we're up against. And even though we're doing okay, and I don't think he's going to hit my face anyway, less than ideal. Yeah, it probably wouldn't matter. I'd rather have the 3 attack, even if it means we're healing another guard. No, okay, you're gonna. I think he's gonna somehow get rid of the Bruma. No. Why you heard my Dawn Star Healer? He just heals people, man. He's a healer. He's a wheeler and a healer. All right, so we now have 9 in hand. I don't think this is going to go... You know what? Now watch. If I get the Archaeologist when I do this, I'm going to be cheesed the heck off. Okay, good.
You milk. I have no patience for fools.
Don't have ice.
Speak, citizen.
So like I said, we have 9 from hand right now. So if she connects and they can't drain, it's 3 or 4 turns away, but we can still get a victory. But he is going to clear the left side of the board. And he's going to curse her, so she won't get the full 12. But here's the thing. We have Ultimate Heist.
Aha!
And that's about it. Oh! You know, there are times in life where, oh my goodness gracious. I mean, right now, it doesn't look like it's going to, I mean, that's going to eat a javelin for sure.
Take you.
There are times in life where
If I fall, the heat will.
now that could be a problem.
We're on the cusp of a major discovery.
If Hive Defender connects, we win. Woohoo! It's been a long time. But not counting the chickens, this is a control deck with an incredible amount of resources right now. All they have to have is a lane change card, and there goes that side of the board. Do they have Shadow Shift? Oh, I want to point this out before I forget. You've probably have noticed early on that I am Schwaaard the Creator, which I thought was an appropriate title because of what I'm doing. I'm creating content, creating videos, so I wanted the Creator title. But if you have ever tried to get it, you will know how much of a royal pain in the butt it is, particularly if you are not a control deck-oriented person, because the Creator requires you to get 3 other titles. 2 of them I got by accident or just in the course of playing the game, so they were it was a no big deal. But the 3rd one, you have to trigger Devaith Fear. I think that's how you pronounce him. He's the 11 cost 6/6 that when you drop, if he survives a turn, See, why you gotta... if he survives the turn, he will produce a clone of himself or a daughter. And, I mean, there's stuff that happens with it. But bottom line is he has to stick on the board. He's 11 cost. It has to stay on the board. So the best you can do is if you're running a control-ish deck is, you know, because we have Heist and I don't want them to drain... Yeah. Oh, that's only 8. Man, my math is so bad. Although it could have been argued that I could have waited. Well, no, because Monk Strike would have only given me 3. So we do. We do have 3 turns we have to wait for. But Cliff Racer wins it. Tazcad wins it. So we are in good shape. I think. Well, I'm not. I can't say we're in good shape. We have 1 card. That is not good shape. And they're just gonna. All right. So if he stays, he wins. But cast into time, they got to have a plethora of those. More edicts, more javelins. They've got 9 total removal cards they can be playing here. Come on, give me my Heist. Give me my Heist. Because even if there's a guard, if I have Drain, Heist goes down to the cost goes down. Anyway. So getting back to the creator. So yeah. So you have to trigger Devaith Fear 20 times, which means you have to survive. I'm not worried about the drain. Although, I mean, I don't know why I'm not worried about the drain right now, because I still have to get Ultimate Heist. Like, that's the thing. The only good thing is that Anasi is going to have to hit me in the face in order to do anything. We could lose this game right now. Very, very easily.
The 9 inspire us. The moons give this one strength.
Very, very easily. Now, if we get to turn 12 and we're still around, we could top deck it. But you know, the way this day is going, honestly, aside from that first game, the way this day is going, yeah, no, that seems to be. What, I can't remember, when did they? Oh, you know what? It would be so beautiful. Oh, never mind. I was going to say it'd be awesome if she could win it, but I forgot they've got 5 points of drain, so that's not going to do it. Yeah, they're going to... yeah, so even if we do have Ultimate Heist, they're not going to let it get that far, unfortunately. So, yeah.
Should have been more worthy.
If they didn't have Anasi, if they didn't drain... No, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, this is just the way the game is going to go. So we may play 1 or 2 more until we're pretty much in the bottom of the snake, because there's just days where you're just not going to win. Yeah. It's unfortunate. Just finish it, please. Please. Lagout. I'm probably saying that wrong. Lagout. I don't know. Anyway. All right.
A hard-fought victory.
Apparently you forgot how to play the game. So. Sorry, I don't. I want to get on with the next match, and if you're just going to sit there and gloat, or maybe his mother came in, or maybe... I'm not trying to diss him or anything like that. Like, I wasn't like, oh, his mom came in. I just mean, oh, we're already in the snake. Look at that. Fantastic. All right. Well, it said 1 ring to duel them all, not 1 ring to rule them all. So all it means is I'm going to fight you with the Mirror's Ring. We got into the next bracket. That was kind of the big deal. Usually that can be a problem for me. I can circle the drain quite a bit. Anyway, let me finish about the doggone creator title there. So you have to trigger that 20 stinking times, which means get to turn 11, or if you're running Reincarnate, get to turn 9. He has to land and he has to stay on there and not be silenced, not be removed. Okay, I think I'm running out of battery on the camera. So we are going to... It's still recording, but yeah, battery is low. So this game might not... You might not be able to see all of it. Hopefully. Well, you'll be able to see all of it, but I might have to... I might vanish, and my commentary may be missing, so... Tell you what, if in the rare case we actually win this one, I will
see how they like someone who fights back.
They won't get past me.
As long as I draw a breath.
We must protect our stronghold.
As long as I draw a breath.
Okay, so we are back up and running. Got a new battery in the camera, so hopefully it didn't just lose all the footage we got. But we will see. Yeah, we're still against Battle Mage. Now this is they are rank 4, so it'll be interesting to see. Wow, what kind of shenanigans is this? I don't know if that's what they wanted.
The moons give this one
You
strength.
like to dance close to the fire, don't
And to be fair, I will admit, I am not too proud to admit, I'm seeing why maybe Ruin Archaeologist is not run all that much, just because in order for her to do her thing, you do have to have her and the map,
I'm ready for
and
anything.
there are just going to be times where...
I am ready to join the circle.
You're going down. I ride like the wind.
Ooh, okay.
I've got scouts in the crowd.
I'm not going to hit you in the face, my friend. I'm not going to do it.
Speak,
We're on the
citizen.
cusp of a major discovery.
Yeah, so anyway, well, back finishing the creative, because it was just such a labor. Like, so you understand basically with what I've told you, it is a control required thing, and I tried starting off with Telvanni, and but I just can't do control. I can't do it. So I just went down to Sorcerer, because it's like lose 25 cards, have a better chance to draw, and well.
Die, you milk.
Speak, citizen.
What in the world? My goodness gracious. This has just not been my day. The lights just went out. Yes, my lights went out. Let's see. Will these...
It's too late to run.
Tell you what. Okay, we're going to do this in diminished lighting for 20 seconds until... See, that's what I was waiting on for the... You know what?
For the Emperor.
Yeah, let's do that.
There's no prize for second place.
Die, you milk drinker.
Wow, okay, so they're a prophecy deck. I mean, I kind of figured that, but...
Close ranks. Let nothing through.
Alright, let's see here.
Ita.
But I wanted to heal.
No quarter.
Sorry about this. This has just been a travesty of, but it's what you get when you play with the One Ring,
We'll see how they like someone who
I've got 2 ultimate ice in my hand. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's actually a good one.
None can
Yeah.
challenge.
He going to get beefy. He's going to get beefy.
Don't mess with me.
There's no prize for second place.
All right, so the good news is, as he is getting beefy, we are getting closer to those ultimate heists being... really?
And now for a practical demonstration.
And you're gonna go out. Pick on someone your own size, you turd muffin. Well, I guess technically she was his size at one point.
This one is far too
All right, let's go ahead and get some stuff in there, and
With me.
no prophecy. Okay, good. He's getting bigger again. Are you gonna cast him out again? No, indeed. No, indeed. So I hate to do this, but I think just with the way things are going today, with and you know, it could. I can't blame everything else for my mistakes, or can't blame the deck for my mistakes. This may. Doggone it! Doggone it! Doggone it!
I've got you
the black
covered.
hat.
This will probably be the last one, just because I've had my lights go out, I have my camera has gone out. Like it's, oh, for goodness sakes, how many? Wow, wow, really? Please hit my face.
Here's how it's done.
Good, because now I can win.
Don't mess with me.
What did you expect? Friendly greeting?
All right, so we're going to go out on a high note, even though we are. I think it may just get us out of the bottom of the snake. This has been a day fraught with peril. It has been one of great adversity. You've seen me at my worst. You're barely seeing me now. In fact, I probably in editing have bumped up the. I'm going to bump up the.
There's nowhere they can hide. The
Whatchamacallit.
hunter becomes the hunted.
hard-fought victory.
Going to bump up the. What is this? Exposure. That's the word I'm looking for. Bump up the exposure just so that you can see me a little bit. It's probably going to still look like crap. I do have other batteries for the lights, but like I said, this has not been exactly in fuego. I have not been killing it. I have pretty much... I am exactly where I started at the very beginning. After the first game, I am exactly where I started. So, yeah, I need to get going here. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. This was not the triumph I was hoping it would be. Maybe I'll tool it at some point. If you all have suggestions, hey, you know, I know you don't want to run this other deck, but here's what they were using to make it work, or here's some other cards. Like I said, there are times where when you play this, you go, hey, I do have answers. I do have javelins. I do have these cards in the deck. But like I said, the problem with the decks is if the RNG is not there, it doesn't matter what team you've put together, what great defensive stars or offensive stars you have. If they don't show up, they don't show up, and you can't really do anything about it. So, like I said, though, probably could have played some of those better, and the deck could be better. But next time, I think Alpha suggested gave me a solid red, mono red deck to run. And so here's the thing. Like I said, I don't want to. If somebody says, hey, build this kind of a deck, I'm not going to just borrow somebody else's build. But if you say, hey, play this deck just as is, like I want to see how you navigate this deck, or I think this deck would go really well. I'm not going to do it necessarily all the time, but I'll try to do it, especially if I don't have anything else that I want to do. I do have some other decks that I want to play. I've got one, Schwaaard's Angels, which is an all-female deck. I think, you know, you could put an all-female team together with some actions and items, and it can do really well. So I've got some other themed decks in the works, but something like, you know, this mono red, like I said, I might want to, you know what, I'm going to stop talking with the lights out. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.